Hello everyone, Aletha Prime here, and yeah, it's been a while, but I'm back, and not just in MHC form. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I have recorded a video, and there are multiple reasons for that, and we are going to go ahead and walk around and kind of see what's been done, and talk about how things have been going. So first off, why have I not made any videos recently? Well, there is a good reason for that. Oh, great, it's dark outside. Alright. Well, first off, part of me just hasn't felt inspired to do regular videos. And a big part of that is because what I've been doing recently, I've been playing almost exclusively here on the Welsknight Patreon server. Hello, Mr. Pigman. And I have been working on big projects. I have just, yeah, been working on my base, I've been working on the Nether Tunnel, I've been working I just started working in the municipal district a little bit, and so I have some big projects, and those always take me a really long time, and a lot of what I've been doing is simply grinding. So a lot of what I've been doing has been planning and really boring, repetitive stuff. So let me go ahead and just kind of show you where I'm at right now. I think I'm starting to get to the point where I can actually start working on certain details and making some stuff that's interesting. So let's go ahead and start in the municipal district, where I actually have the least amount of work done, but there are some really awesome things here. So let me just go ahead and do a super quick little tour. This is beautiful and amazing, and I know the people that built it also have their own texture pack that they're using, so it looks a little bit different than how we see it here, but still, this is beautiful and gorgeous and lovely, and it was done by the Nord brothers. Yes, this is Hotel Nord, and I feel really bad that I can't remember their names. It's, I believe, Jarek and... oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I'm sure I'll remember after this video comes out. But anyway, so we have the Wells Station that's still being finished. There's a lot of work that's been put into it, as you can see. And let me go ahead and fly this way. Come on, let me go. Aha! So then over here we have the New York Times building, and this was done by Guru. And let me go ahead and show you his workers, because they are lovely and diligent, and you'll see for yourselves. Hi, little guy! See? Oh, you can kind of tell it's a receptionist. Right there. Who are you? So we have our security guard over here, doing a great job, I might add. And then here we have the editor-in-chief of the New York Times. And we can go up here, but I will go ahead and leave this for now. We have another little Girl Scout who is selling cookies. Hi! Oh, she's beautiful. Love it. Building is a work in progress here. And I think this one's also in progress. Here we have what I believe to be the headquarters for the Society of the Knights of the First Light. And I haven't bothered looking into membership yet, but I will probably do that at some point in the near future. However, this is where I'm going to be building. I kind of have an area set up and plotted out for the most part. I started building it, well, I've built a fair amount of it in a creative world just so I can get a general idea of what I'm doing, but this is where I'm going to be having the municipal district's police station and coffee shop. So, I didn't mean to do that. So this is going to be the coffee shop area, and I don't want to spoil too much, but I think it's going to look great, and we'll have more fun with it, and I think that's probably going to be one of the next projects that I work on. Alright, and because I am silly and like to do things out of order, let me go ahead and show you what the mining dimension looks like at this point in time. So, we had an area set up where we could pretty much just strip mine anything that we wanted, so anything from sand to gravel, and anything in between. And this is what we have right now. This was all a desert. And so a lot of this is just, yeah, has been mined down to the bone. There are strip mines down underneath the surface, but yeah, all of this sand is just gone. I mean, there's a little bit on the top of things, but most of this is just sandstone. That's all that's left over. Sand, more more sand. Or, yeah, it's all been taken. So as you can see, we have been busy little beavers here on the server. I've gone off in that direction and in that direction and mined gravel in the oceans. I recently just picked up another like 17 chests or shulkers of gravel. I also went off and did a whole bunch of mining of terracotta as well, and you will see at my base what I'm using the terracotta for. But basically I was really tired of running out of those, and even though I still need to do probably another good couple of sessions of sand mining off in some direction, there's still sand around here. It's a pretty large area that we have to work with. Yeah, I still need a ton of sand for concrete and glass. So at some point again, I will go ahead and do another full day of mining. But hopefully that will last us for quite some time. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you the nether tunnel that me and Gru have been working on. And if you remember, there's been a few of us in our tunnels. There was me, Gru, Matthew, who's no longer on the server, and then Typhonus as well. So let me go ahead and head over there, and I will show you what we've been up to. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've attempted to make videos before, but I haven't gotten around to it. But in case you haven't seen, here is our nether hub, which I think turned out quite well and is definitely very indicative of the server that we play on. So as you can see, we have the different wells heads with the various tools. We have the trident, we have the sickle, we have a hammer, and then we also have a lightning bolt. Because I believe that these were meant to represent some of the Roman or Greek gods. And so we have Poseidon and we have Zeus with the lightning bolt and so on and so forth. So we are down the North Tunnel because North Tunnel, best tunnel. And oh, actually, before I forget, let me stop in at the post office and see if I have any mail. I love this place. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Whoever destroyed that area still hasn't fixed it. I may have to bring back some dark oak at some point in time. And ooh, lights on. Looks like we have mail. What do we got? I have a Westmart potion of slow falling. Thank you, Wes. I am sure I will find a lovely way of putting that to use. Thank you. And we are coming up on what has been affectionately dubbed the Wind Tunnel, because what happened is I was trying to find a design that would work for all of our, that would fit kind of the theme for all of our bases, and since we're all basically out in the ocean for the most part, I wanted to kind of go with something that would reflect that. And I happened to be watching a streamer on Mixer by the name of Miles Pernicious. He is a family-friendly streamer, and I just, really low-key definitely have enjoyed his channel. But he has a server, and I happened to see one of the nether tunnels that they have, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I want that, I need that. So I took a screenshot and kind of we guessed the dimensions and everything, and Gru was kind enough to dig out all of it, and that was no small project because it's about 33 blocks long, or 33 blocks wide, and about 500 blocks down. So here's what we have so far. And it's definitely not done yet, but basically the idea is, as you can see, all these little islands out in the water with this bridge going over it. And it's all spawn proof, so it's all either slabbed or has something on it that will prevent spawns. And again, I'm not finished with it quite yet, but here is Gru's nether tunnel that leads to his little hub. And I wanted to do these little rock and gravel islands just to kind of differentiate it from the sand and the sandstone. And I will be adding more details here. I'll be adding some clouds, and eventually we'll get this done. I mean, as you can see, we've made a lot of progress. Gru was super kind enough to put up the walls, and he actually laid the initial floor, which was amazing. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to when this is actually done. And so it's my birthday in a couple of weeks, and somebody gave me my favorite thing. Yeah, thank you. I believe it was Bucket that sent me a message saying that they had left a present for me in the tunnels. Thank you so much, Bucket. Oh, this is great. Yay, cake! And more. Oh, you were currently my favorite, just so you know. Thank you. Alright. So moving on, here is the tunnel that leads to my industrial area. I have some villagers out here. These are just kind of some spare guys, so that way if anybody on the server wants more villagers, I can transport them, and I already have them in the nether. That's one of the easiest ways to transport them. And it's raining. I should probably sleep, actually. Nope. Because I don't know the last time I slept, and I would rather not be eaten by phantoms. Rain? Aha. Lovely. Alright. So, I don't know if I really showed off this area earlier, but me and Matthew were working on this before he headed off to a different server, and yeah, so now it's become kind of my industrial area more or less. So as you can see, I have 2 iron farms, but I'm thinking about actually making another 2. I have my villager breeder right there. I have it protected from forces of evil, and as you can see, it works quite well, and I need to take care of this because this is way too many. Yeah, I'll take care of it, don't worry. I have my flower farms here, and another one on an island over there. I managed to pick up a couple of horses, a couple of cows. Yay, my friend is online! Hi, Stina! Okay, and then right here, as I try not to smash my face into it, is where I spend a fair amount of my time. And that is at my skeleton farm. And I finally went ahead and made it look not necessarily amazing, but at least a little bit more uniform than just the hole in the ground that it previously was. So, as you can see, I have my puppies here. They're doing great. Hurricane, Delgado, and Abner. Love you guys. And then down here is where I have been keeping the drops. And I literally just a couple days ago decided to install, and may need to get rid of this tree. I thought it would be kind of a fun little addition, and it's just getting in the way. I decided to install a item filter. So, just a very simple item filter. I actually got the design from a video by Tinker77. I will try to remember to go ahead and post a link to that down in the description. It's super easy. The items come down, and this hopper goes into the one back there. And then all of those items get shot into some lava and get rid of them. And all of the bones end up coming down here. And as you can see, I've done a little bit of AFKing so far. And let's go ahead and close this back up. Just that way it looks a little bit nicer. Cool. Yeah, I'll get rid of this tree. This isn't super high-tech, it's just a very simple super smelter area, but I figure if I'm AFKing here, maybe I can bring some glass by, or some sand by, and make some glass. I've already made some more dried kelp blocks for fuel, and yeah, I don't have a whole lot down here, but it's ready for use at some point in time. What is this lever for? Oh, XP. Just in case I want the XP, I can put it on the, on those things. Furnaces, that's what they're called, yes. Alright, and then over here is something that I had recorded but never actually released the video for reasons. And I decided to create a little villager area here. I didn't want every single type of villager ever, but I just wanted some place that kind of looked nice. I had originally dug out this entire room to make a pumpkin and melon farm, but I soon discovered that these are in slime chunks, and they were slime that were jumping all over my farmland, and yeah, needless to say, that didn't work. So instead I'm like, well, I'll just put my villagers down here. I spent enough time down here anyway, so I've been slowly collecting some stuff to trade with. I have some more stuff back at my base. I got a couple good librarians. That one has channeling, and anything else? Channeling and channeling. Oh, this is my efficiency 5 villager for 20. He's my favorite. If anything ever happens to him, I don't know what I'll do with myself. Let's see, and then this guy has my silk touch for 6. Oh, I need to unlock him. Which is fine. And bleh. And then I just have other random villagers. Let's see, this guy, I think I also like him because he has efficiency 3 and silk touch, so that's really nice for replenishing my picks that I am always breaking because I forget to pay attention to what's going on. And then also down here, I have some of the stuff that people have given to me when they've left the server for one reason or another. And so if people find themselves in need of equipment, or with new people, I am able to kind of fill up a nice little box and get them started on, basically be able to get them started with, you know, server. So I got some spare elytra, or if somebody on the server dies to the dragon or something like that, then if they want to let me know, then I will go ahead and make sure that they can get set up without having to go through too much trouble. Yeah, let me know. Otherwise, I like making gift boxes for new people. Okay, and then the last thing I just want to show you will be the actual base that I have set up. And it's kind of been on the back burner mostly because I haven't exactly figured out what I want to do. And I think that's part of the reason I really haven't been very active as far as making videos and whatnot, is just, it's hard to make big things interesting, I guess, when it seems like there's not a whole lot going on, and I spend a lot of my time just kind of sitting around wondering what I'm going to do. So, but I've made some progress. In case you're wondering what this is, well, not the chickens. The chickens I put here myself for food. Just don't tell them that. This is a prank that Notch gave me months ago, and I absolutely love it. It came with some chests that have some really great gifts in them, and I really appreciate that. So thank you very much, Notch. And I will definitely be putting these to good use, including the magma blocks that he gave me. Came with all kinds of fun heads. All the different heads are named. So like, yeah, the third watcher, because I enjoy kind of going around the server on my camera count and seeing what's going on. So. We have the green head, the I am Groot head. Okay, so I have my llamas are going to be very important, but I'm not going to tell you why quite yet. So, oh yeah, and somebody else left me a birthday present too. I'm not sure who this is from. Part of me thinks that it might also be Notch, but I could be completely wrong. Yeah, so whoever it was, let's see, there's no note in here. Ooh, I didn't know. Oh, very fun. They gave me some fireworks. Excellent. Oh, these books are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have been needing new picks actually, so that is absolutely lovely. Thank you. Oh, this is wonderful. I love it. Okay, so here it is. Here is my base so far. And it's kind of hard to see from over here, obviously. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. So I have been storing most of my stuff at the bottom of this glass tube right here. Whee! Ah, that drop never gets old. I love it every single time. Because you think you're going to die, but you're not. Because there's water right here. Haha. Alright, so this is the view that I have been taking in quite a lot of for the last months. I need more fish! I have more fish. Yay! Alright. So I have everything from ice to glass to sea lanterns and so on. I have my different chests of gravel and more chests back here when I've been running out of room, or if I want the shulker boxes back. These aren't all filled with terracotta, but I have a lot of terracotta in different colors, in different flavors. All delightful. Because one nice thing about this server is we have universal dyeing. So basically, instead of having to take regular terracotta and dyeing it, we can take any color of terracotta and dye it into something else. So all of this can become purple terracotta or brown terracotta or whatever I want. And I also have my super chintzy little slime farms. This is it. Yep. So as you can see, I don't get very much, but they keep the slime away from my little pumpkins and melons over there. And then I also get the slime down here. So yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, the absolute most efficient farm, obviously, but it gets me a little bit, which is what I need. So then down here, oh, I dropped those melons. I want them. This is my little pickle farm. Just add bone meal. Haha. Don't know why I put these puppies here, but hi puppies. They protect the pickles. Pickle protecting puppies. I like it. Alright, so then I have beacons set up all around so that way when I eventually start digging again, I will be able to dig all around. As you can see, I have my coarse plants here, And I have been selling some chorus plants in my shops, and my shops have provided me with a fair amount of diamonds. It's kind of slowed down a little bit now that everyone has their farms up and running and all that kind of stuff, but you know what? At this point in time, it's not a big deal. So, let's see. Oh, I also have my little captives right here. My little boogers. Oh, they're so cute. I have plans for them. And second slime farm over there, smelters, so on and so forth. Cool. Alright, so then we go ahead and... Okay, so this was the first area that I finished. So this is actually going to be the engineering bay. So I haven't decided exactly how it's going to go with all the details, but this area is going to house all sorts of like mechanical areas and little bits and bobs and yeah, engineering bay. Use your imagination, because I'm going to use mine, and eventually it'll work out, I'm pretty sure. All I know is I made a lot of circles here. And yeah, I had to put the water here because I haven't quite figured out exactly how I'm going to do things, but this ended up being a gigantic slime farm. Slime everywhere. And I got tired of all of them spawning, so I went ahead and made the floor unspawnable until further notice. And so then now I have been working on this area up here. And of course it's nighttime again, but once we jump in the water, it'll be fine because we have our conduits. So I need to work on this upper area. I have these little platforms here, as you can see. And then down here, once our eyes adjust to the darkness, I have made this whole area right here, which will basically be like the big grand promenade. So this is where like people would come and meet and kind of get their first look at what this area is going to be, and like the amenities that it offers and stuff like that. And then as you can see, I have these kind of archways that go out on each side, and those are going to be going out to separate rooms or separate constructions. And once I get this whole area right here finished, then I will start building in the other directions as well. So I am looking forward to eventually getting this main structure done. And yeah, now that I've actually made some more progress on it, I'm actually really excited with how it's looking. Oh, the other thing I'm wondering about too is I haven't decided like exactly how these walls are going to go. But it's going to be some sort of mixture of probably this white concrete and then some kind of glass. But I haven't decided which kind of glass. I've been making the ceiling and everything out of the dark blue. I'm not sure if I like that for the walls, and yeah. So the other options I'm thinking of are the clear glass, but it's super streaky, and I'd want to get a texture pack that gets rid of the streaks. I could do that, but that's basically what it would look like out there. Or I could do the cyan glass. So the streaks wouldn't be quite as obvious, but it's still kind of cloudy. But I don't know if we can really get rid of that cloudy appearance through glass. And then we have the cyan. So I would love to get your opinion, and if I remember correctly, I will try to put up a poll, but let me go ahead and get your opinion. So there is the blue glass, the clear glass, the light blue glass, or the cyan glass. So those are the options I'm thinking of. I'll try to put a poll on the screen and let me know what you think. I really appreciate your opinion because this decision is going to drive me crazy otherwise. I'm not going to spend too much time, wandering around and showing you everything on the server at this point. I mean, we can do that over time. But I want to thank you guys for joining me here. I have several iterations of previous videos that I was going to make, but through thinking they're not that great, or who's going to want to watch it, they never got published. But I'm in a good headspace right now, and that isn't necessarily required for recording, but it definitely helps. And oh, hello, dolphin. I have a dolphin friend in here for now. Yay! Hello. But yeah. So whoever is watching this, thank you, and I really hope that you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.